Hello friends, the topic of today's video is data warehouse architecture. So in this video we will go through the data warehouse architecture and the various components of the architecture. So data warehouse architecture is divided into three layers. Logically it is divided into three layers. First one is through data collection and then storing into the data warehouse and then data extraction from the using various tools. So if you look at, we'll start with the left hand side. So to construct the data warehouse, data is needed and we have to collect the data from various sources. So if you look at the left hand side, there is various types of data, operational and external data. So operational data means current transactional data. External data can be CSV file, mainframe file, RDBMS file, any notepad file, it may be anything. So data from various sources is extracted using extract, transform and load. So what is extract, transform and load? It is a process of collecting the data, transforming the data into one unique format and then loading the data into the data warehouse. So what will happen? The data is extracted from the various sources, it is extracted and then it is standardized into one unique format. So whatever data it may be, and irrespective of its type, we have to convert the data into one unique format to store that data into data warehouse. So there are various, this is also called as ETL. ETL means extract, transform and load. So there are various ETL tools are available in the market through which the data is extracted, then it is standardized into one unique format. There, so not only standardization, you have to or that tool has to remove the various noise, redundancy of the data, inappropriateness of the data, and then convert it into unique format and then load it into the data warehouse. So from first stage, data is extracted, transformed into a unique format and load it into data warehouse. Now there is admin platform and metadata. So what is metadata? Metadata means data about data. So if you look at the last page of the any book, there is index. So it contains various keyword. That this keyword is located at this page number. So that is metadata. In the same way, in data warehouse there is metadata. So there are two types of metadata in data warehouse: business metadata and technical metadata. So technical metadata store the technical information. Now data warehouse contain lot of tables and tables contain the data in the form of rows and columns. So which table contain which type of information is stored in technical metadata, while and it contains from where the data is extracted, from when the data is clean. All these types of data has been stored in metadata so that it can be extracted or a new user will come to know easily. Then if you talk about business metadata, it contains the business information, means what is the cost required to implement this data warehouse, uh, from where the data is extracted. All the data which is related to business is stored in business metadata. And there is admin platform. Now what is the role of admin platform? Admin platform is responsible for handling complete data warehouse. He is taking the daily backup. He is responsible for providing the security to data warehouse. He is responsible for archiving the data. So all these things has been done by admin platform. This is tier 2, and then in tier 3 the data is extracted in the form of MRDB or MDDB. Now what is MRDB? Representing the data in the form of rows and columns, that is multi-relational database and multi-dimensional database. So MRDB means representing the data in the form of rows and columns in MRDB, and MDDB means representing the data in the form of dimensional format. Suppose if you are representing the data in the form of cube, pentagon, octagon, so that is nothing but represent, that is also representation of the data. So data is extracted in the form of MRDB and MDDB, and then it will be extracted through reporting and query tools. So we can generate the reports or we can fire the query. Then using OLAP tool, online analytical processing tool, we have already gone through what is OLAP, and then or we can use data mining tool to extract the data. Now what is the difference between data mining tool and reporting and query tool? Reporting and query tool are static, they does not have intelligence. We have to write the query, we have to fire the query and then we'll get the data. It has no intelligence. It is static type of data. Whatever we fire, we will get the output. But if you talk about data mining tool has intelligence because there are inbuilt data mining algorithm which has some intelligence. So this is the main difference between data mining and reporting and query tool. So all this nothing but information delivery system. So I will briefly explain within few seconds how how this architecture work once again. So here the data is there are various type of data. It is extracted, it is transformed into one unique format and loaded into data warehouse, and then this data is extracted through reporting and query tool, OLAP tool and data mining tool. So this is how the warehousing architecture works. So that's it for this video. Please subscribe to this channel and also share this video. Thank you.